Money in the form of politics is like being forced to swallow shit, smile, endorse, and get the kids to follow it. Doesn't matter that it stinks and makes a hollow tips, the truth always looks less dirty if you polish it. Money in the form of politics is like being forced to swallow shit, smile, endorse, and get the kids to follow it. Doesn't matter if it stinks and makes a hollow tips, the truth always looks less dirty if you polish it. If you polish it. If you polish it. Money in the form of politics is like being forced to swallow shit, smile, endorse, and get the kids to follow it. Doesn't matter that it stinks and reeks of politics. The truth always looks less dirty if you polish it. If you polish it. Can you make out the sky from the sea? Can you make out the sky from the sea? Are you just trying to be successful in society while blindly walking past their 9 to 5 and too weak to seek something more than a check every 2 weeks? On your knees, you just sit trying to eat, but your eyes shut and you can't see that money does not feed. It merely masks the greed, making numbers something to beg and plead for. What's the need for all this greed and war? Why don't we feed the poor? Questions you never ask, mostly because making money is your main task. What's funny about chasing the dream, a paper that's green, isn't the millions of trees destroyed by chemical companies. It's the idea that you and me can control by new and shiny things sold to us by grimy beings in a world where nothing's what it seems. Cause souls roam cold and contently buried in holes, dug by the unknown controls of the power that gold holds to rip a man from his home and steal his clothes. Left alone in the night, he hopes what he knows isn't right can be fixed with the tools for sight. But shit is flipped and schools ignore the light, producing fools with little or no insight. When the flames of youth fail to ignite, you lose the fuel to fight for what's right. And soon truth becomes a dream you had last night. Then you move from free to wearing a mask that's tight tied around identities that reside inside of you and me. Many in society are quick to see things blindly, hardly aware of the ties that are binding their lies to lies supplied by the crooks and liars that took your desire to look at the fire for what it is. The poor, the tired, and the hungry, sick kids. It's just twisted visions of fiction that keep most hooked on the prescription of ignorance administered by rich men and ministers in religion that pray to dollar signs and money to control hollow minds. So black holes are where those go who follow blind. We minimize, we minimize, we minimize. We minimize the worst casualties so we can close our eyes and act casually, ignoring reality and matter of facts and actualities, because in actuality, the news is designed to attack your faculties, leaving you blind and unable to grasp the facts of things. That's why they're fashioning our minds to be attached to things and materials, not to act like beings and be real. We kneel, never reacting to, seeing surreal scenes of what's happening through TV screens, never caption truth. Don't let this happen to you, because the people in power are laughing at you. We minimize the worst casualties so we can close our eyes and act casually, ignoring reality and matter of facts and actualities. Because in actuality, the news is designed to attack your faculties, leaving you blind and unable to grasp the facts of things. That's why they're fashioning our minds to be attached to things and materials, not to act like beings and be real. We kneel, never reacting to, seeing surreal scenes of what's happening through TV screens, never caption truth. Don't let this happen to you, because the people in power are laughing at you. Don't let this happen to you, because the people in power are laughing at you. Purposely, the chair creaks. I can barely hear the fucking earwigs. Yo, the beats in your head, the beats in your head. The beats in your head is something vicious. The beats in your head is something vicious. The beats in your head is something vicious. 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 The beats you hear in your head is something vicious. So we should bring nothing with us except the will to succeed and about a dozen misfits of all shapes and sizes, colors, and creeds. Record all those sounds. Record all those sounds. I'll 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 record all those sounds, all those sounds, all those sounds, all those sounds, all those, all those, all those Waldos walking in the city. Everybody looks the same, dark and gritty. Fuck it. Where's Waldo? I'm done with these books. I'm done with these striped shirts. I'm done with these little weird looking hats. I'm done looking for a dude who's dumb because he's always fucking lost. Fuck Waldo. Fuck Waldo.